Oh, oh. Hey guys, it's Spy Cat, and guess what? It's another show. Yeah, I already messed up. But who cares? We're keeping the cameras rolling because this is Rob Schneider, my movie collection. That didn't even sound right. This is my movie collection on Rob Schneider. No, this is Rob Schneider movies that are in my collection. These are movies with Rob Schneider in them in my collection. Yeah, that's what I mean. Rob Schneider, all the movies he's in, all the movies he stars in. Let's just get started. Alright guys, so, hold on. We'll start with movies that he's like, the star of, because he actually appears in a lot of other movies too. It's kind of weird with him. So the first one I remember with Rob Schneider is Surf Ninjas. I don't know why I didn't open this up yet, but yeah, it's in the package. I don't know, I just didn't want to open it. But this is one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. Great old 90s movie from early 90s, from your childhood or my childhood. Well, my childhood and your childhood, if you grew up in the early 80s or were born in the early 80s and you watched this movie as a kid, yeah, that would be your, yeah, duh. Surf Ninjas. Man, I'm getting a bad start on this one, guys, but who cares? He was also in Down Periscope. Rob Schneider had he wasn't the star of this movie, but he had a good little role in this movie where he's kind of in most of the movie. Let's see. He was also in Knockoff with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was his little he plays a good funny part in this movie with Van Damme. They're I think it's his sidekick or something, if I remember. He was also in Judge Dredd. So that's kind of cool. He was Van Damme's sidekick in his movie, and then he was in the movie with Stallone too, Judge Dredd. So yeah, as you could see, he's not the star of these movies, but he's in them. And I can't believe I used to have Deuce Bigalow, but the case got messed up, so I have the disc. And I used to have part 2, I remember, but I sold a lot of my comedies, I think, a long time ago. So I'm trying to buy him back now, and need to get the Deuce Bigelows, need to get Hot Chick. I couldn't find that one. He was also in Demolition Man with another movie with Stallone, early 90s. And Benchwarmers, where he was the star in this one. And he's pretty much the main star in Benchwarmers. And I love Benchwarmers. This was just a surprise of a movie when I watched it. It was just a great movie for me. I don't know. But I love this movie. This has all my favorite actors in it too. Let's see. And The Animal, great movie. I love this movie where he his car crashes, runs down a hill, and this scientist puts his body back together using animal parts, so he's part animal in this movie, and he's acting like an animal. I love this movie. Let's see. In Big Stan, the movie where he's in prison, pretty funny movie. Like that one. And The Chosen One, I think this is the newest Rob Schneider movie I have besides Grown Ups. He had a part in that, Grown Ups 2. But The Chosen One, great movie, where he's the chosen one from God. Let's see. And he had a part in Beverly Hillbillies, I should say. The one with Ernest, Jim Varney. But he has a part in that. And these are all some movies that he had a part in. If you guys remember Home Alone 2, Rob Schneider was the bellhop in this movie, if you guys remember that. And he's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies that he just, has a quick couple roles in, or couple scenes and parts. He was in Mr. Deeds. He had a voice on 8 Crazy Nights. And he had a part in The Longest Yard. He had a part in, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. And surprisingly, I didn't even know this, that he was in Necessary Roughness. Yeah. Necessary Roughness with Sinbad. he has a part in here too. And this is probably one of his earliest roles, because this is like 91 or 2. So that's probably his earliest movie. He was in You Don't Mess with the Zohan. And he was in Grown Ups Part 2. And that's all the movies that I have that Rob Schneider is in. So it looks like I need to get The Hot Chick. Looks like I need to buy back my Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo Part 1 and 2. And if you guys can think of any Rob Schneider movies I'm missing, please comment so I could add them to my collection. I am a completist. Till next time, yeah, next video I'm going to be doing Kevin James. So stay tuned.